11 reasons why too much sugar is bad for you. From peanut butter to marinara sauce to pasta, you will even find added sugar in the most unexpected products. A great number of people rely on fast, refined foods for snacks and meals. Since all these consumables often contain added sugar, it makes up a large fraction of their day-to-day calorie intake. Professionals believe that the consumption of sugar is a primary cause of obesity and several chronic diseases, like type 2 diabetes. But has it ever crossed your mind why sugar is bad for you? In today's video, we will be showing the 11 reasons why too much sugar is bad for you. Number 1, it may increase your risk of depression. Maintaining a healthy diet can help in lightening up your mood. A diet with a high rate of added sugar and refined foods may boost your possibilities of getting depressed. Consumption of refined foods such as cakes, sugary drinks, and so on has been associated with depression. From research, it is believed that blood sugar fluctuates, and the detrimental effect of sugar on mental health may be a primary cause of neurotransmitter and emotional deregulations. Research following the study of 8,000 men showed that men who consume 67 grams or a larger amount of sugar per day were 23% more liable to develop depression than men who consume under 40 grams per day. Another research following the study of more than 69,000 ladies showed that those with a larger percent of added sugar consumption are at a greater risk of depression compared to those with a little intake of added sugar. Do you find this video interesting so far? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Number 2, energy drainage. Abnormal increases in blood sugar and insulin levels can be caused by foods with a high rate of added sugar, and this leads to increased energy. Foods that mainly have added sugar but lack fiber, protein, or fat will cause a rapid surge in energy, and this is followed immediately by a quick drop in blood sugar, which is referred to as a crash. To maintain your blood sugar and energy levels, you can start pairing carbs with fat or protein in your diet. You can also start eating apples along with a small handful of almonds. Number 3, it increases the rate of aging. Sugars will not only affect your body composition, they can also contribute to wrinkles and aging of your skin if care is not taken. Once sugar comes in contact with your bloodstream, it attaches to proteins. The combination of these sugars and proteins results in loss of elasticity of the skin and therefore leads to premature aging. Trusted research shows that a daily intake of 20-ounce, 591 milliliter serving of sugar-sweetened soda is equivalent to 4.6 extra years of aging, without considering other variables. Number 4, tooth decay. Before we discuss other life-threatening consequences of taking too much sugar, we need to emphasize the most basic cosmetic harm it does. When sugar settles on your teeth, then you are in for it. Sugar causes damage to the tooth more efficiently than any other food. It is therefore highly imperative to brush your teeth at least twice a day to prevent sugars from fueling bacteria and plaque. Number 5, increases stress. Whenever we are stressed out, our bodies respond immediately by kicking into fight or flight mode, and in response, it releases a large number of hormones. Interestingly, the body's response is identical when, after you consume a sugary snack, the stress hormones then begin to reimburse for the crash by boosting your blood sugar. Number 6, immune deficiency. As if getting sick is not enough, research has shown that sugar can intrude the way and strength which your body uses in combating disease. Yeast and bacteria feed on sugar, while excess glucose in the body causes the building up of these organisms and thereby leads to infections. Number 7, high risk of type 2 diabetes. In the last 30 years, a study has shown that the universal prevalence of diabetes has more than doubled. Even though there may be several reasons behind this, there is a clear connection between diabetes risk and excessive sugar consumption. The strongest risk factor for diabetes, obesity, is often caused by the consumption of too much sugar. Extended consumption of sugar drives resistance to insulin, which is a hormone produced by the regulator of blood sugar levels, pancreas. This insulin resistance results in an increase in the levels of blood sugar and greatly intensifies your risk of diabetes. As stated earlier, studies have shown that people who consume beverages with high sugar, like fruit juice, are liable to developing diabetes. Number 8. Risk of cancer. Excessive consumption of sugar may increase your risk of developing some cancers. Firstly, we talked about obesity when talking about type 2 diabetes. Not only does high sugar put you at the risk of developing diabetes, it also raises your risk of cancer. Also, insulin resistance and an increase in inflammation of the body can be caused by taking diets with excessive sugar. These two increase your risk of cancer. Number 9. Low cognition in children. Don't let us overlook the effects of excessive sugar on our little ones. Diet with high or excessive sugar intake can lead to impaired memory, and it has been proven to have a connection with high risk of dementia. At the point when New York City government-funded schools reduced the quantity of sugar in the breakfasts and lunches of their pupils, their academic ranking improved by 15.7%. Meanwhile, the best improved mental at any point seen had been 1.7%. This study also eradicated synthetic flavorings, artificial colors, and 2 preservatives. It emphasizes the essence of organic ingredients for children. Number 10. Fatty liver. This chronic condition has been linked with excessive intake of fructose. Fructose is almost solely broken down by the liver. Unlike glucose and other types of sugar, which are utilized by many cells throughout the body, this fructose can either be converted into glycogen or energy in the liver. Unfortunately, the liver needs to only store a lot of glycogen before excess proportions are converted to fat. When huge amounts of this added sugar in the form of fructose overload the liver, it leads to an excessive fat buildup in the liver, and it is identified as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Number 11. Risk of kidney disease. When you take excessive added sugar, it increases the risk of developing kidney disease. The delicate blood vessels in your kidneys can be damaged due to the effects of consistently high blood sugar levels, and this opens the doors for kidney disease to roll in easily. The intake of excessive added sugar has several negative effects on your health. Consuming excessive sweetened foods and beverages can lead to diabetes, risk of cancer, risk of kidney disease, high risk of heart disease, weak immune system, and tooth decay, among other dangerous conditions. Although it is perfectly healthy when you consume small amounts of sugar now and then, you must minimize your intake of sugar whenever possible. To avoid excessive sugar in your diets, you can follow some of these highlighted tips. Prepare your healthy meal at home. Avoid buying drinks and foods that are high in added sugar. Consume whole fruits rather than sugar-sweetened fruit smoothies. Avoid taking alcoholic beverages that are sweetened with juice, soda, sugar, or agave. Always sweeten your plain yogurt with frozen or fresh berries, rather than buying yogurt that is flavored and sugar-loaded. Lastly, the amount of sugar in your diet can be drastically reduced by just focusing on eating whole, unprocessed foods automatically. Don't forget, health is more than wealth. Do you find this video informative or helpful? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!